Alright lads, my name is Connor and today I'm going to be bringing you a silver squad builder that I used to win the silver cup twice in 3 attempts. The record with this team is 11 games, 10 wins and 0 losses. I won the tournament the first time round, lost in the semi-final the second time and won the third time. So we're going to jump straight into it now. Let's just put on all the settings like silver and 4-4-1-1. It's a pretty good team. It's silver, a lot of pace, a couple of skillers. It's quite a fun team to play with. And the goalkeeper we're going to have in this team is Paddock. Just quickly say there is a lot of attributes cards in these players. That's just because I haven't played with any of the attributes cards. Just because I open bronze packs so much now, which is why I don't have any money, and they don't sell for anything, so I just quickly apply them. So yeah, Paddock's a good goalkeeper to start off with. He only played 5 goals. The other goalkeeper that I had in there. Yeah. Oh, I actually nearly forgot to say this team is actually given to me by a very good friend of mine called Chris, and I just replaced the goalkeeper, and I have him sitting on the bench. And obviously, I wanted Paddock. He was pretty good. I mean, he's 6'6" with 82 diving. You'd think he's really good, but he just honestly wasn't that good. He's average. Wasn't too much to say other than that, to be honest. The first defender we have in the team is going to be Opar. Very, very pacey right back, 90 pace, 70 dribbling and 67 defending. Feels a lot better. Well, no, not necessarily his tackling feels a lot better, but I mean, he is really good at staying in position and he's a great defender. I mean, great pace, of course. He's a great player. My friend bought him for 2,600 coins, so it's a good deal. The first defender we have in the team now is slightly laggy. Shouldn't be too bad. The first defender we have in this team is going to be Kanu. Kanu is a great player for me. He scored 3 goals in 11 games for me as a centre-back. This is 70. Well, he has 72 defending, 78 heading, and 80 pace. 6,600 coins. Great goal scoring record for a defender. Yeah, so it's really great player. Definitely worth the 6,600 coins that Chris paid for him. Second defender we have in this team is going to be Armourback. Now, Armourback, he's okay. He wasn't as good as Kanu, and to be honest, I think I expected a lot more out of him, considering he's a shiny with 83 pace, especially because he costed more. But he wasn't as good. He was just pacey, and that was about all he did, really. But he was a very good defender because of his pace. And the final defender we have at the team is going to be Safari. Here he is. 89 pace, 71 dribbling, 70 passing was that. Yep, and 69 defending. Great all-round stats. 3-star skills. The only thing I didn't like about him was the 1-star weak foot, but that was okay because it never really came into play too much. 1,100 coins, great deal. It's a whole Pro League defense at the minute, but it is not actually a Pro League team. The right mid we have on this. Oh, the right mid we have. I was going to start with the centre mids, but we'll go to this. Right, the right mid we have in this team is one of the best. The top 4. It's going to be Quincy. Quincy was just amazing for me. 92 pace, 81 dribbling, 5-star skills, 73 jumping, 73 strength, something like 85, 88 shot power, something similar there. 3 or 5 goals, 11 games for a right mid. What more could you ask for? I didn't like skilling with him, to be honest. I don't know why. I just preferred his pace and his shooting. 5 goals, 11 games, great record. But yeah, might as well move on to the left mid now then. And the left mid we have in this team is going to be Clay. Here he is. Hang on a minute. Okay, is it Gary McCabe-Stevens or correct? No, it's Gary McCabe-Stevens. McCabe-Stevens is basically the same player as Quincy. 5 goals in 11 games, 5-star skills, great pace. He's not really that strong, good in the air like Quincy was. But other than that, it's basically the same player. They were both amazing. I do prefer to switch wings with them in game though. It was a lot better just for cutting it when I got more comfortable with the game anyway. But yeah, that's what I would do. The first central midfielder I have on this team is going to be Marianos. Marianos is really good. As you see, he has 80. Well, for a 65 overall, I mean, he was pretty solid. He had to be in there for chemistry reasons. I did want the Portuguese centre mid that plays for Olympiacos, but it would not have worked. Quincy would have only had 7 chemistry. So yeah, 85 pace, 68 passing, 65 dribbling, 63 defending, 65 heading. For 65 overall, he was absolutely outstanding. Great little midfielder in the middle. Couldn't ask for more of him. Let's have a look. This next midfielder we have in this team is going to be Maniatis. Maniatis is Marianos and Maniatis. Oh, Jesus Christ. Marianos and Marian. Oh, I just forget it. Maniatis is a good player. 2,200 coins. Scored 2 goals in 11 games. Pretty good for a central midfielder. Has medium-high work rates. Only yellow stat I think he has is finishing, I believe. Sorry. I believe that's the only stat he has yellow. So yeah, he's a good all-round player. Really liked him in the middle. You probably already know who the striker is by now. But anyway, the centre forward we have in this team, so definitely the best player of the team, Giannis Fifagamingpl. Fifagamingpl was absolutely incredible. 11 goals, 11 games for a centre forward, 5-star skills. Probably the best left foot I've used in the game so far. He had like 90 acceleration, so it makes him just feel so quick. Even scored a couple of headers for me, like very surprisingly. So yeah, it was an absolute gem. Definitely the best. Well, not a gem exactly, but definitely the best player of the team. Reminds me so much of El Shaarawy last year, just because he can do absolutely everything. Surprisingly, even though he's a silver. Sorry for the slight yawns here. But yeah, it was a great player. Definitely the best player of the team. It's kind of hard to tell now who was second, third, and fourth. Well, second and third out of McKay Stevens, Quincy, and then the striker that we have in this team. That is the top goal scorer as well, Johnny Russell. Johnny Russell was really good for me as well. As you can see, he's got 90 pace, 64 shooting is a lot better. Cracking left foot, 78 dribbling. I think it's 80 in game with 9 chemistry and full morale. I don't know how he's got 75 heading, because he has 95 jumping, 76 heading accuracy. Someone probably have to explain that to me and tell me why that is. But yeah, 12. He scored one more goal than Fifagamingpl. I did prefer Fifagamingpl, though. Absolutely bargain for 6,000 coins. So good in the air. Sorry, guys. So I don't know. I mean, Giannis Fifagamingpl was definitely first, but I can't really decide out of McKay Stevens, Russell, and Quincy who goes second, and who goes third, and who goes fourth. But it was a great team. I had such fun playing this. Like I said, I've played 10 games. Well, 11 games, won 10. I don't really have any complaints to this team. No real weak points. Anyway, but thank you for watching this commentary. If you are still here, I do recommend you definitely pick up this team if you can afford it. Jesus Christ. If you could like the video if you're still here, subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Twitter. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.